We need to talk about Michael and Jacinda. If you ask me, this relationship is already dead in the water. The writing is on the wall. The romance is gone. The spark has completely vanished. They barely share any romantic moments anymore. The frequency of them actually being in the same room together has dropped to almost zero. It genuinely feels like this relationship only exists on paper. They are going through the motions. They are playing a part. But behind closed doors, the silence is deafening. The emotional distance between them is growing wider every single day. And that changes everything. Because when a man like Michael feels his personal life crumbling, he does what he always does. He throws himself into his work. He needs an escape. He needs a distraction. And that distraction just arrived in a massive way. We all know Michael recently finalized the deal to buy out Maxie and take control of her shares at the cosmetics company. He is now a major power player in the boardroom. The ink on the contract is barely dry. His top priority is no longer fixing his shattered romantic life. His top priority is absolute corporate dominance. He wants to win. He wants to control the narrative. But here is where things get messy. Michael stepping into the boardroom puts him directly in the path of the newest arrival in town, Serena. She just joined the company. She stepped right into the middle of a vicious power struggle to help Lucy fight off Tracy in Brooklyn. Serena is smart. She is calculated. She is incredibly mysterious. She has every single element needed to become the absolute center of a massive new romantic storyline. When Serena walks into a room, the temperature changes. She commands attention without even trying. Michael is going to notice her. How could he not? He is surrounded by corporate chaos, and Serena is the only one keeping a cool head. I can already see the dominoes falling. Michael and Serena working late in the office, reviewing contracts, sharing a quiet cup of coffee while the rest of the building is completely empty. Michael is going to be drawn to her intelligence. He is going to be captivated by her calm demeanor. At first, he will tell himself he just wants to help his new colleague navigate the vicious corporate waters. He will pretend it is strictly professional. But wait, it gets worse. Professional boundaries never last in this town. The late nights will turn into lingering looks. The business meetings will turn into personal conversations. Michael is going to fall for her. He is going to fall hard. He is desperate for a real connection after the coldness of his relationship with Jacinda. Serena represents a fresh start, a clean slate, a woman who challenges him mentally and captivates him completely. Michael will start pursuing her with everything he has. He will bring his signature charm. He will think he is the only man in the world who truly sees her. But that is not even the biggest surprise. Guys, this is where it gets interesting. I do not believe for 1 second that Michael is the only man looking at Serena. Not even close. If you ask me, there is someone else, someone far more dangerous, someone who operates entirely in the shadows. Jason. Yes, you heard me right. I strongly suspect that Jason is the man who truly holds Serena's heart. Think about the timeline. Think about the missing pieces. Jason was gone for a very long time. He was held captive by the WSB. He was dragged through hell and back. He went on secret missions. He disappeared off the grid because he even left town recently for a private vacation with Danny. Jason has entire chapters of his life that remain completely blank to the people of Port Charles. And I believe Serena is written on every single one of those blank pages. What happened next may be even worse. My theory is that Jason and Serena did not just meet recently. They met in the dark. They met during his time away. Maybe she was a WSB operative who helped keep him alive. Maybe they crossed paths during a highly classified mission where they had to rely on each other to survive. When you face death with someone, a bond is formed that can never be broken. A bond built on adrenaline, fear, and absolute trust. Jason has always been drawn to women who can handle themselves in a crisis. Serena fits that profile perfectly. And then everything spiraled. If my theory is correct, Serena did not just randomly decide to move to this town to sell lipstick. Come on, guys. You know better than that. People do not just wander into this town without an ulterior motive. Serena needed a rock-solid reason to stay long-term without raising any red flags. She needed a cover story. And what better cover story than jumping into a highly publicized corporate war at a cosmetics company? It is the perfect disguise. She is hiding in plain sight. She is playing the role of the brilliant corporate strategist. She is arguing with Tracy and Brooklyn over marketing budgets and stock shares. But it is all smoke and mirrors. Serena is here for Jason. She is here because their story is not over. She is here because whatever mission they started in the shadows is still ongoing. This means Jason and Serena could already be a couple. A deeply committed, intensely passionate, entirely secret couple. They are meeting in the dead of night. They are communicating through burner phones and coded messages. When they pass each other in public, they do not even make eye contact. They act like absolute strangers. They are playing a dangerous game of deception, and they are winning. Nobody suspects a thing. But here is the twist that changes the entire game. Michael has absolutely no idea. Michael is completely in the dark. He looks at Serena and sees his future. He sees a beautiful, intelligent woman who is single and available. He starts making his move. He starts asking her out. He starts showing up at her office with flowers and dinner reservations. He pours his heart out to her, offering her the kind of stability and devotion that he can no longer give to Jacinda. And Jason sees all of it. Jason watches his own nephew fall head over heels in love with the woman that he is secretly sleeping with. And Jason does absolutely nothing to stop it. Why? Why would Jason stand by and let Michael walk into a trap? Because Jason never acts without a reason. If you ask me, Jason is remaining silent because there is a secret at play that is bigger than love, bigger than family. A secret so massive and so dangerous that it requires absolute secrecy. Maybe it is a WSB protocol. Maybe Serena's life is in danger if anyone finds out who she really is. Jason is a soldier. He knows how to compartmentalize his feelings. He knows how to sacrifice his own happiness for the greater good of the mission. So Jason stays quiet. He watches from the corner of the room with those cold, calculating eyes. He watches Michael smile at Serena. He watches Michael reach out and touch her hand. The psychological torture must be agonizing for both Jason and Serena. Serena is forced to play along with Michael's advances to maintain her flawless cover story. She has to smile at Michael. She has to accept his gifts. She has to pretend she is charmed by him. All while her heart belongs entirely to the man standing in the shadows. Michael is going to misinterpret Jason's silence. Michael respects Jason more than anyone. If Jason is not warning him away from Serena, Michael will assume he has a clear path. Michael will double down. He will push harder. He will start planning a future with a woman who is already deeply entangled with his uncle. The tension is going to be suffocating. Every single interaction will be a ticking time bomb. Imagine the scenes. Michael inviting Serena to a family dinner. Serena sitting across the table from Jason, passing the salt, making polite conversation, pretending they do not know the exact shape of each other's scars. The eye contact they will have to avoid. The secret touches under the table. It is brilliant. It is toxic. It is exactly the kind of high stakes emotional warfare that we live for. Serena is going to be pushed to her absolute breaking point. How long can she lie to Michael's face? Michael is a good guy. He is sincere. He is offering her a normal life, a safe life. But Serena is not built for normal. She is built for the chaos of the WSB. She is built for Jason. But the guilt of stringing Michael along is going to eat her alive. She will try to pull away from Michael. She will try to create distance. But Michael is stubborn. When Michael wants something, he does not give up. He will view her hesitation as a challenge. He will try to break down her walls, completely unaware that those walls were built by the WSB and reinforced by Jason. This is not just a standard love triangle. This is not just two guys fighting over a girl. This is a highly classified, incredibly dangerous game of chess. Michael is playing checkers, thinking this is just a standard office romance. Jason and Serena are playing three-dimensional chess with live ammunition. The collateral damage is going to be catastrophic. What happens when Jacinda realizes why Michael is so distant? She will investigate. She will follow him. She will see him with Serena. She might even be the one to accidentally uncover the truth about Serena and Jason. A scorned woman is the most dangerous detective in the world. If Jacinda finds out that Serena is playing Michael, she will blow the entire secret wide open. And what about Sunny? Sunny relies on Jason for everything. Sunny demands absolute loyalty. If Sunny finds out that Jason is harboring a secret WSB operative in their town, and that this operative is breaking Michael's heart, Sunny is going to lose his mind. The fallout will be biblical. The trust between Jason and Sunny is already fragile. This could be the final nail in the coffin. Every single day that passes, the lie gets bigger. Every time Michael kisses Serena's cheek, the betrayal cuts deeper. Jason is standing on the edge of a cliff, watching his nephew run full speed toward the same edge. Jason knows the fall will destroy Michael, but Jason cannot speak. His hands are tied by a mission that we do not even understand yet. The walls are closing in. The secrets are becoming too heavy to carry. Serena is going to slip up. Jason is going to make a mistake. Michael is going to walk into the wrong room at the wrong time. A burner phone is going to ring. A classified document is going to be left on a desk. The truth always comes out in this town. It is never a matter of if, it is only a matter of when. And when the truth finally detonates, the shockwave will destroy everything in its path. Michael's heart will be shattered into a million pieces. The ultimate betrayal by the uncle he idolizes. Jason will have to choose between his blood and his mission. Serena will be caught in the crossfire of a family that destroys its enemies without hesitation. Guys, this is the calm before the storm. The pieces are moving into place. The deception boardroom is just the stage. The real war is happening in the shadows. A massive secret is about to be exposed. A family is about to be torn apart. A deadly mission is about to reach its absolute boiling point. And someone is going to lose everything they hold dear.
Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the GH Spoilers Daily channel.